Well, President Trump says despite recent attacks between Israel and Iran over the past few days, he hopes Iran will still come to the negotiating table over its nuclear program.
It's painful for both parties, but I'd say Iran is not winning this war. And they should talk, and they should talk immediately before it's too late.
Well, Iran and Israel trading strikes over the weekend. Look at this, hitting civilian and infrastructure targets as the death toll continues to rise. Now, new warnings about traveling to that region. News Nation's Robert Sherman is following these developments. Robert is live for us there in Tel Aviv. So, Robert, the president really is still hoping for a deal with Iran.
I heard the president's comments there at the G7 trying to push the Iranians back to the negotiating table and get them to reconsider some kind of nuclear agreement. To this point, this is something that we've heard the leadership in Tehran say in recent days that they no longer have an appetite for. As you have seen, both Iran and Israel trading blows here over the last couple of days. The Iron Dome intercepting missiles over Jerusalem and Tel Aviv overnight. Just a short while ago, we know that there were alerts in northern Israel in which the Iron Dome had to respond again. At this point, according to the IDF and officials on the ground, there are no injuries that are known of at this hour. But that said, we have seen Israel hit back at Iran this evening, striking targets in Tehran. That includes logistics mechanisms such as trucks moving ballistic missiles between sites, as well as hitting media facilities inside of Iran. We heard the Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, telling Tehran residents to leave, to evacuate as quickly as possible. And that is a warning that some residents there have said they intend to heed. Take a listen.
For now, we just want to leave Tehran for more safety, that's all. Because they said to evacuate Tehran, and that in itself has created a kind of fear in everyone. People feel like something really bad might happen in the city. That's why we want to go somewhere else for the time being until things settle down.
But the leadership in Tehran digging its heels in and telling residents here in Tel Aviv that they should evacuate, vowing to retaliate once again here as we watch both of these sides continuing to exchange blows. And I have to tell you, Nichole, is that when you stand on the ground here in Tel Aviv, normally a loud, bustling city, very quiet tonight, as many here anticipate that there's more action to come in the imminent future. Nichole.
And Robert, the State Department just issuing a level 4 do not travel warning for Israel. What is the significance of that one?
Yeah, it's highly significant, Nichole. I mean, you look throughout history here is that, level 4 travel advisories, especially this year, you think of the countries in which those have been issued for, countries such as Iraq, Russia, Syria, places of that nature, North Korea, but now you've had Israel added to that list as well. That just underscores the level of danger that the U.S. State Department believes is on the ground here at Israel as they continue to go back and forth with Iran. You even saw the U.S. Embassy branch office here in Tel Aviv sustain some minor damage here just in the last 24 hours. I mean, this all plays into it here is that it's the State Department's position that this is a highly dangerous situation that we're all presently in. Nichole.
All right, Robert Sherman live for us there in Tel Aviv. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our News Nation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.